We lived in Hertfordshire for many years, and you come back here and you kind of see Shetland in maybe a different set of eyes. The quality of the product we have in Shetland are just so good, and I think everybody should be really proud of the livestock. The meat and the vegetables and the seafood is kind of second to none. I think we should do everything that we possibly can to promote that across the world. Said our buddy Kane's about it. Just looking for stalks that are fairly tender still, and they're all looking fine still, except the leaves. We had a few gales over the last few days, or higher winds, and the leaves have taken a bit of a battering. And we can just pull it for the bottom. The leaves also will make good compost, so gather a few. There's so many to choose from. As you can see, somewhat is maybe not as red as other varieties, but it seems to be lovely for making jam and for cooking in general. I'm choosing some of the stalks that's maybe not quite too thick, but I think they're all pretty tender. And it's a very simple recipe, but you just cut up the rhubarb into pretty slices like this. And the recipe says to do 3.5 cups of rhubarb to 3.5 cups of sugar. I'm going to pour 150 millilitres of just ordinary white vinegar. Then I'm going to cut up a lemon. Would say 20 cups of water. Now I would measure that out to be about 4 litres of water, and it's as simple as that. So give it a good stir, and then we're going to let that sit for 48 hours. It's strange why the recipe came, because I run a pretty B&B, and it was one of my guests that came, and they came all the way from Australia. And we were speaking about rhubarb one day, and she says, "Oh, I have a really good recipe." So she sent it to me, and I thought, "Oh, give it a go." And in fact, it really turned out to be good. Quite a refreshing thing. If you put it in the fridge and cold in there, then it's really refreshing. Time to have a look and see what it's been doing. All we're going to do is get the sieve to use just an ordinary plastic bottle. It allows the whole thing to expand, and there's an amazing amount of pressure for the inside, as you'll see. Put it to one side for, well, I think about 2 weeks. Do we experiment enough? Probably not. Sometimes we think, oh, it's very quick to go to the supermarket and pick something up. But again, the fresh ingredients here, you almost don't need to do an awful lot with it for it to taste really good. I think now's the time to open it. Shall we try it and see? Doesn't quite have the same impact as opening a champagne bottle, but you can just see the amount of bubbles coming up. We just love to cook. Everything seems to revolve around gatherings and food. It's just so fine for everybody to come together. Food is still the kind of focus that you could sit down and just relax and enjoy it. And of course we have rhubarb to go with it now.